Hi everyone, this is a pre-recorded video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use a awesome Couture transfer to make an ink project like this shirt. So we are going to use Don't Be a Lady, Be a Legend. Of course, as always, you want to keep your packaging in your backer sheet because this is reusable 8 to 12 times. Sometimes more, it just depends on how well you take care of them, but chalk guarantees 8 to 12 uses. I always write on the back. And the reason I do that is, one, so I can put a dash mark here. I do top, so I know how it goes back on its backer sheet, but also so I know what is the back of the backer sheet, because our backer sheets are glossy on both sides, as you can see here. And if you put it on the wrong side, you're going to ruin your transfer. As you can see, I'm not fuzzing this because you don't fuzz when you're using ink. So we are going to use this here. Oop. I am actually using a t-shirt guide I got off of Amazon. That is what that is. So if you don't have one and you do a lot of t-shirts, I suggest you get one. They're awesome. They're not that expensive. And mine come in 2 adult different sizes, youth, infant, and there's another one. So they're so awesome. All right, so we got this on here. We are just going to use bright white paste, or ink. I'm sorry, not paste. And I'm going to move you guys down so you guys can see what I'm doing. As always, you want to stir up your ink just like you do your paste. And you want to start just off that silk screen, going through. With white, you want to go kind of heavy. As you can see, it's kind of not completely covered, and it kind of almost looks marbled. You don't want that unless you're going for a vintage look. If you are, then that's the look you want to go for. That's fine. I go over top of it a couple times, and I go over it heavy because I want that covered and I want it to be bright. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I'm sorry I couldn't be live with you. I had some stuff I had to take care of. And it doesn't take much ink to do these awesome designs. So, as you can see, we've already done one set, right? So I'm going to grab out some more, and I'm going to go heavy. And you could use our paste, or I mean, oh my goodness, I keep saying paste. Ink singles, sorry guys. Our ink singles will do a transfer this big. You might have a little extra left over. And you can put that in an airtight container to keep for another project. You can ink on so many different things. You do it on shirts, you could do it on pillowcases, you could do it on blankets, you can do it on so many different textiles. As you can see, we've gone pretty heavy over top. Now I'm going to scrape this in here. I'm going back over top. I don't want these lines because they will show up. Now I'm looking at this, and this part just does not look as thick as I want. So I'm actually going to go back over top one more time. And as always, you're just going to push it through. You don't have to do it hard, but you want to make sure that that is covering that material. Nice and thick. All right. Going back over top. So you can see I have a lot of ink on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out another squeegee just to pull off the extra so I don't have the lines You're just going to keep going over top of it until it's covered. That's one of the great things about our ink, is that our ink is semi-permanent, but it does not set until you heat set it, which it tells you on the back of your transfer how to heat set. Just FYI. I'm just making sure that there's no lines. That's what I'm doing, because I don't want lines. All right. Making sure I don't have any on my fingers, which I do. We're going to wash that off first before I pull this transfer up. Now, I did put an ink mat in here, and the ink mat is so that it protects the back side so it doesn't bleed all the way through. I'm going to pull this up. And I'm going to let this sit for 24 to 48 hours and let it dry. And then you will heat set it. Now, if you're using an iron, it is going to be 4 minutes one side, 4 minutes the other. If you are using a Cricut Easy Press, it is 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. And then it'll be ready for you to wash. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. There will be a description on how to get all of these goodies we used here today, except the t-shirt. You have to pick that up yourself from like a craft store, or if you have a t-shirt. And you guys, I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.